Hello, my friends. Good evening, everybody. My name is Yamila, and welcome to the most artistic, cultural, danceable, musical show in social media. It's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm from Los Angeles, California, from my recording studio. As you see, this is a great console, SSL console from this wonderful musician called Prince. In this console, he made a lot of hits, I think in the 90s. So today in the show, I'm gonna talk this beautiful, exuberant country, Mexico City, our neighbor. Yes, very controversial because recently we had a lot of news about crime, violence, but also Mexico has beautiful landscapes, beaches, and the cuisine is wonderful. We can taste cuisine here in USA in many restaurants in California and also in Florida or Washington DC, everywhere. So we are very influenced by Mexican culture. Let's start, my friends, with the first section, and the name is Curve Mirror. This is for the beauty. Ay, Dios mío, I don't have eyelashes. What happened? Curve Mirror, what happened with my eyelashes? I don't have any. Well, Yamila, you know very well, Yamila. You put eyelash extensions. Are you crazy? Why I'm crazy? Because it's very bad for your eyes. Maybe you can enjoy it for a few weeks, but after 3 weeks or 4 weeks, you're gonna see that you're going to start losing lashes. Oh my God. My friends, you know, eyelash extension is very popular in USA. So you can find, I think, most of the women with eyelash extensions. I was the other day in a plane, you know, inside, sitting in the plane, and then a lot of women were walking, you know, through the aisle, and I watched, and they had eyelash extension. It's incredible. And let me tell you, they are not cheap, okay? They are between $60 to $150, and just for 3 weeks of eyelash extension. It's incredible. I have to say that I never try eyelash extension. Why? Because I'm allergic, my friends. You know, I have an allergic base, you know, reaction to any exterior chemical in my body. So be careful, my friends. Be careful with eyelash extensions because you can get bacteria in the glue, you know, under the lashes. Also, you can get allergies that you can have, you know, this red eye allergy. Also, infections that could be very, very dangerous. I know that, you know, the eyelash extensions look beautiful. They are marvelous. They are exuberant, that you don't have to take care of the, what is the name of this? I forgot. You know, the Maybelline or, you know, any other kind of eye products, you know, to care about your eyelash. But you can have eye injuries too if you use eyelash extension. It could be very beautiful for your eyes, but very risky, very dangerous. So be careful, my friends. I think that other, I would say, not very great thing about eyelash extension is that you can rub your eyes, you can put water in your eyes. Imagine that. You can't put water, you can't clean your eyes. So you know what, I have a great idea right now, because if you go to you know, to take a shower and you can put water in your eyes, you can use this kind of thing that the people use in the swimming pool. I don't remember the name in English, but you can use that to protect your eyes, but a little bit uncomfortable. So my friends, be careful with the eyelash extensions. If you want to continue trying, is your option. But in my case, in my personal experience, I think they are not very good because there's more cons than pros. You can use, for example, a great enhancer for the lashes that they are in the market. They are expensive too, but it's better. It's better to use eyelash extension. So let's continue with the show, and let's go to the miracle diet. Let's go. I love Mexican dishes. Oh yeah, my friends. I love to eat, any kind of plate, from tamales to tacos, in the middle pozole, mole, poblano. It's exquisite. We have like a very rich cuisine in Mexico. It's divided by regions. For example, north of Mexico, you can find a lot of dishes with beef and also with flour tortillas. In Oaxaca region, I love Oaxaca. I've never been in Oaxaca, but I love it anyway. They have the famous flavor tamales that everybody knows, okay? And also they created the moles, this wonderful cream that they made with chocolate, with chicken, and then rice in the side. It's so delicious because they combine so many ingredients, healthy ingredients. Let's go to Yucatan. I've never been in Yucatan. I've been in Cancun. But Yucatan is very similar to Cuban cuisine because they share the use of tropical fruits in their kitchen, and in their plate they put fried plantains like Cuban cuisine. So I enjoy a lot when I visited a few years ago a restaurant in Mexico, and I tried the Yucatan cuisine, and it was delicious. Very, very similar to Cuban cuisine with black beans, rice. Wow, it was incredible. And then we go to the regions, the mountains regions of the West. Yes, we can find the birria, my friends. The birria that is made with beef or chicken, and they put this tomato sauce, delicious sauce. Oh my God, I tried birria here with pork in Los Angeles, and I love it, my friends. Yes. Let's go to the Pacific Coast, Los Cabos, also Baja California Peninsula, where they specialize in fish. They specialize in shellfish. And you can taste different kind of fish and shellfish in different forms, fried, also in sauce. It's incredible how they create their plates. An interesting and wonderful thing about Mexico is their people is so warm, they are so affectionate. They want to communicate with you, they want to talk with you. This is wonderful to see. And I met, for example, in hotels in Mexico and in Los Cabos when I went recently. I met the people who work in the hotel, the waiters, and they are incredible. One of the best service in the world. Oh yes. Also, we can find tamales. For example, tamales is a typical dish of Mexico, very, very well known, and also they eat tamales especially in the Christmas holiday. The pozole. That is a broth with corn, herbs, spices, chicken broth or pork broth also with onions. Oh yeah, lettuce, dry ground chili, lemon, coriander, radish, etc. It's incredible, the pozole. It's similar to the ajiaco in Cuba. It's like a very important thick soup. The mole is the next traditional dish, and it's a spicy sauce that is poured over meat with chocolate. Incredible. I tried that too, and every time I eat a mole, I have to, you know, to do. I know that we can do that, but you know, at my home or in a private event that people don't look at me, I do this. So the next one is chilaquiles. The chilaquiles is a fried corn tortillas, and they put a chicken, and they put a sauce, green or red, and it's very delicious. And a lot of Mexicans eat chilaquiles in the breakfast. Yes, yes. Tacos, well, I think it's the most international dish from Mexico. The tacos al pastor. It's a delicious plate. It's corn tortilla with pork, with onion, coriander, and pineapple. I love the touch of pineapple, like Hawaiian cuisine too. Yes, and we have the tostadas. That is a fried corn tortilla, and inside they put, you know, the fish with onion, tomato, or chicken, or beef, or pork. Oh my God, you know, I'm gonna be very, very, very hungry when I finish this show. So my friends, let's enjoy the Mexican cuisine. We have Mexican restaurants everywhere in USA and in the world too. But for me, the best Mexican food is in the country, in Mexico. So when you go there, you can taste, you know, the original flavor, the organic or natural flavor of the products. I think is the best of the best. So my friends, this is for Miracle Diet. And then let's go to one of my sponsors, Father Brieva. He's a realtor in Miami, and he's very professional and a good person that will tell you what you need to do. So let's continue with Father Brieva Realty Group. Oye, fiesta, sí, te traigo, yo te traigo fiesta. I love party, my friend. I love entertainment. I love to bring my music, the Cuban and Latin music to you. And this section is about dancing, and dancing today is Cumbia, Cumbia from Mexico. There's a difference between Cumbia from Colombia and Cumbia from Mexico. It's a different arrangement, and also they use certain kind of instrument. Also, the dancing part is a little bit different. So let's try this movement. First of all, you know that Cumbia, this is the basic step. Right foot in the back, left in the front. You can go like this, to the side, you change to the left side, and then you can turn around, change your feet, you can turn around. Yes, great. But in Mexico and here in California, they dance in a different movement, with a different movement. Let's try the Mexican cumbia. Like, okay? Like this. Like this, they do this. With the partner, pa, pa, pa. It's very easy. 1, 2, 1, 2. They can go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, and then they turn around. They can stop, and they can stay in the place like this. And then they can combine other movement. For example, like this, like this jump. Yes, like this jump. They do as well. Let's try with this jump. Y dice, like this, and then they can move around. You know, I love how they enjoy their music, their traditions, their family union. I love that about Mexican people. And in the parties, when they hire me, I have to sing cumbias for them. So I combine the cumbia from Colombia and cumbia from Mexico. Yes, they use a lot of accordion in their arrangement, and also how is located some instrument in the arrangement as well. They have like a more present of wind instrument in their arrangement. So in Mexican cumbia, you can dance alone, yes. Put the music, please. Like this, very easily. Así, like that. And then with the partner, very easy. 1, 2, 1. And then, if you want to be a little bit more, have more complexity, you have to do like the jump, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you can turn around with your partner, you know, if you have that that expression, if you have that velocity when you dance. It's incredible. I love how do they express their joy, their personality, and their character. I love to perform in events for Mexicans, and all the time they are so great with us. They are so, I would say, warm. They are also very kind with us. They are very open to other cultures. We are Cuban, so with us we had a great experience with Mexican people. So let's continue with more, and let's go to a musical cut.
Con mi tumbao
De La Habana traigo un chat,
qué bueno está. Atrévete un poco más. Es mi cha cha cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
Yes, Mexico has a lot of great artists, and for example, we can say that Frida Kahlo is, I think, the most famous Mexican artist in the world. She has around 150 paintings, in her museum called La Casa Azul in Mexico City. I love how she portrayed, for example, her pain, her surrealist world. I think through her painting, we can feel, we can be empathetic with her, because she had suffered an illness. She had suffered a very bad, things in her life. I think Frida Kahlo, it's um, it's a controversial figure. We just saw a few years ago the movie by Salma Hayek, Frida Kahlo, and we were, wow, mesmerized. First of all, for her strength, her courage. She was a person that doesn't care about what other people think. She believed in her. First of all, she believed in her love to Diego Rivera. That was her husband. She believed in their causes, their revolutionary causes. She believed in the power of women, and also the capacity to express, through her painting, um, her world, no matter what, if it's beautiful, no matter what, if it's ugly. Yes. In the movie and in the history, we all know that she had an accident when she was a child, and she had a lot of, surgeries. It was, a terrible, tragic life. The next Mexican artist is Diego Rivera, and he was married to Frida Kahlo twice, and he's a famous muralist, and we can find here in Los Angeles some murals from Diego Rivera. I love to watch to see murals, because you can split the mural in different parts. You can do it, for example, the left part, the top left, the middle left, and the bottom left, and then in the middle you have another section. In the right, you have to do the same thing. Split it in 3 parts. Then you can watch every part. In every part, there's a meaning. There's a message to all of us, to the audience. And when artists, for example, like Picasso, he did the Guernica. Diego Rivera as well. They he gives us in every part of the mural like a different, I would say, a different meaning. So you can be invaded by many messages when you watch, a big mural. That is one of the greatest thing about mural, because it's a large painting in the wall, but just not to sit down and just see the mural and for 5 minutes. No, you have to sit down and stay at least 30 minutes and enjoy every part of this mural, because every part has something different. Yes, something in the right can be one thing, and then the left part of the mural is gonna be different totally, and in the middle is other thing. So this is one of the things I learned, in my art history class that I'm taking. I'm doing a major degree in art history, and it's what the professor told us, that we have to admire mural in this way. Every part have a different meaning and a different message. So let's continue to Leonora Carrington. Leonora Carrington is a surrealist British artist, and she is very famous in Mexico. Yes, her work is acclaimed, and all over the world, but not in Britain. She's more famous in Mexico. Also, her art was focused in the exploration of female sexuality. This is very good to know, because sometimes, most of the time, when we see women painter, most of the time they don't express, the female sexuality in their work. But Leonora Carrington did it. This is wonderful, Leonora. And also the next artist is Sebastian, without any last name, and also his paintings are in famous, museum in Japan, Buenos Aires, and Havana. He used to, or, well, he paints. I think he does a sculpture. Yes, he does steel or concrete sculpture, and often geometric figure. This is very interesting to do. Also surrealist. We have also Gabriel Orozco. Yes, it's an iconic Mexican artist, and we can see his work. First of all, you can go to Google and then put Gabriel Orozco artwork, and you can find. If you can't go, for example, to his gallery, whose gallery in Mexico called Curimansuto. Yes. The next one artist is Fanny Rabel. It's a Polish-born artist, and she has an important place in Mexican art. She's a muralist, and she was the first female muralist. You can find her work in the Mexico National Anthropology Museum. That is beautiful. And the last one, but not the least, is Rufino Tamayo, this wonderful artist that we can find in many museums in Mexico and also in other parts of the world. And what I love about Rufino is the bold color palettes, and also he did a great contribution to graphic arts, combining woodcuts, combining etchings, combining mixographia, among other techniques. So it's great to explore, it's great to learn, to know about Latin artists. I know that the society is more focused, in the music artists, because of the fame, but we need to learn more about this kind of artists. First of all, artists from our countries, for example, from my country, Cuba. We are talking today about Mexican artists. I think we need to know first our own artists from our countries. I think it's great. First of all, to know more about history, to know more about traditions, our roots. Okay, so my friends, let's go to bread and onion. It is así.
Con la bimbo fuera con la gozadera, yo te traigo un cha-cha-cha, pa' que bailes hasta tu abuela.
Ritmo de mi Cuba bella, pa' que tú bailes, pa' que tú goces, morena.
Friends, this section is dedicated to the relationship between a man and woman or homosexual relationships. I know I'm very, open to talk about any topic because we are part of this society and we can be blind about what is happening around us. And in this section, I'm going to talk about the femicide in Mexico. And there's a lot of impunity, and recently we have a lot of protest, against the government because the rate of crime and violence to women in Mexico have increased a lot. Since 2012, approximately 10 women are killed every day in Mexico. This is something horrible that, it saddens me a lot. I think we need to, first of all, because the Mexicans have to talk to the government, ask the government to implement new laws, new restriction, to take care more the women. 77% of Mexican women said that they are not feeling safe. They are not secure, in their houses. And most of the time, those women are killed by her husband or by her boyfriend, people that they know. This is something that it's saddens me. Yes, it's horrible about this. So, for example, we remember that a few years ago we started to see these murders in Ciudad Juarez, yes, and it gained national and international attention with hundreds of women disappeared and reported missing or found dead. I don't like that. I'm sorry. This show is about, joy, about music, but when we talk about women in Mexico, we need to talk about these problems. So, okay, my friends, let's go. Let's go to the next section, and it's about money. Money, 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 money. It's así. My friends, how to save money in this era, okay? How to save money in this society when we have the options to buy everything we want to have, okay? Everything we want. So I think there are options, yes. I think that if we pay attention carefully to how much money we spend in the grocery department, how much money do I spend when I go to a Starbucks, how much money do I spend when I go to the manicure, pedicure, or the hairdresser. Wow, you know that perfectly, yes. Harvard Business Journal wrote a few years ago that the best option to control your money, your expenses, is to go to the last month and you have to write down all the expenses from your rent, from the minimum expensive, and you will see how much money you spend. They don't suggest to have a budget for certain thing. No. They recommend to have in a notebook or in the computer, in a file that you have saved in your computer, how much money did you spend last month. This is incredible, and when I found out this, I started to do it. We can save money $1. We can save money $1 a day. At the end of the month, it's gonna be $30. We can save $5. At the end of the month, it's gonna be $150. This is incredible. From $1, $30. From $5, you see $150. The difference is so important. Yes, I think if you know how to invest in the stock market, right now we have great opportunities. For example, in the airlines, that the stocks are very low, and you will find out that in 3 months you're gonna get a big revenue in that. So I'm not an expert in economy, but I have learned some things and I wanted to share with you. Other way to save money is to, for example, put another bank to to withdraw $100 every month from your main account, from your checking account. So that is a great way to save money. So if you withdraw 100 money, you transfer 100 money to the other account, you can save at the end of the year $1,200. This is wonderful. Many economists suggest that we need at least to save 10% of all our salary, of all the money you receive in 1 month. For example, if you earn $1,000 or $2,000 or more, you have to save only the 10%. If you want to save more, it's fine. But they calculate based on the expenses you have to have every month, like the rent or the mortgage, the electricity, the water, the groceries, etc. So my friend, these are some economical tips for you, in this pandemic era when we have certain restriction in the way we spend money because we don't have, for example, much work, and this is like a skinny cow. This is not like a fat cow, what they say, the skinny cow era, we need to save a little bit more. So thank you so much, my friends, and let's go to a musical cut.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chat,
qué bueno está.
pa' bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más. Es mi cha-cha-cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo. Dame almendra y aguil.
Ay, como me gusta esta canción y esta sección también me encanta porque, ay, me encanta la comida sabrosa. Y crazy, a veces también estoy un poco crazy, poco loca. So, my friends, in this section, we're gonna talk about food, about nutrition, and I love this section because I want to feel delicious. I want to feel sometimes crazy too. So, we have today the fruit water, fresh fruit water from Mexico, and they have delicious fresh fruit waters. For example, the hibiscus flower tea. So this hibiscus is a flower, as you will know, and then they get some kind of grind, and they put the hibiscus flower, and they get the tea. Or from the hibiscus flower, they take the petals and they put it in this fresh water, and they do this agua de Jamaica, very famous fruit water from Mexico. Let's continue to agua de tamarindo, the tamarind water, my friends. Tamarind water, tamarind is a fruit that we have also in Cuba and in Mexico as well. And they get the pulp away from the seed, and they can use it in this fruit water. I tried, and it's my favorite. Let me tell you, my friend, this is my favorite fruit water, tamarind, because it's sweet, but also have some kind of a spicy and a little bit acid taste that I enjoy a lot. Yes. Another fruit water, it's the chia fresca, Mexican lemonade with chia seeds. Chia seeds comes from Peru, you know, from the Indian tradition, and they use these seeds, you know, inside this refreshment. They put this nutritious seed inside, and they are wonderful because they have the omega-3 components, and you know, this omega-3 has healthy fats. I'm sorry my English if I get a little bit confused. Okay, so they can add the chia seed to any agua fresca, like to have like I would say more nutritious water. So the next one is rice drink, the horchata de arroz, my friends, and they can prepare that, you know, grounding the seeds with or the nuts, because the horchata also come from nuts. I tried horchata when I was living in Valencia, Spain, and it is delicious. Okay, and in Mexico they do it with rice. So I want you to try as well. So my friends, these are some refreshment, some delicious drinks from Mexico. Also, don't forget to try the milkshakes. When I go to Mexico, I find a lot of people in the streets selling the milkshakes. They have mango milkshakes, they have papaya milkshakes, they have what other? They have the banana milkshakes as well. I love that from Mexican cuisine because they create, they explore, they take advantage of all their fruits and of all their vegetables. So my friends, thank you so much, and let's go to Mapamundi. my friends, in Mapamundi, we have a lot of Mexican, news about their traditions, also how to deal with, for example, with crime, for violence. For example, they have, like, in the subway, some cars specifically for female, for women, because they have a high rate in rape, in kidnap, and they provided to women, especially, a safe place in the subway. I think is a great idea. We also have the smallest volcano, yes, in Mexico City. And do you know that Mexico City is sinking? Yes, 10 inches every day. No, 10 inches, no, 10 feet every day, right? It's 10 feet every day, no, every year, I'm sorry. 10 feet every year. This is incredible. It is not the highest city in the world. Also, they have, for example, the tradition that kids don't receive gift in Christmas. The kids receive in January, in the Three Kings celebration, they receive the gift and they are very happy. As you all know, Mexico has the Catholic religion as the main, the Catholic religion as for the believers. So I think it's interesting to go to Mexico and visit the different archaeological sites that they have in Mexico City, that it was constructed by the Spanish colonizer above, the Tenochtitlan, the ancient city of Tenochtitlan. The other day, we've been talking about Chichen Itza in Merida, this beautiful city where we can find pyramids, buildings, dedicated to Venus, dedicated, for their community. So my friends, let's go to visit Mexico and enjoy this beautiful country that is controversial, but my friends, we need to explore. What country is perfect, 100% perfect? No one is perfect. So let's go to Mexico and explore this wonderful country. Let's go to continue to entertainment today. It is My friends, in entertainment today we have three news here that I like to mention. First of all, the Coachella Festival is postponed for April 2022 because of pandemic. Of course, they were supposed to do it October 2021 this year, but remember, they received thousands of people every day. They sell around 125,000 tickets a day, and one ticket is $450 each. Imagine that. Oh my God. I've never been in Coachella Festival, but the other day I went to Palm Springs for vacation and I passed near Coachella City. It's a beautiful Coachella and very famous in the world because of this festival. You can find many famous artists and not so famous, and they enjoy for many hours. People can enjoy for many hours from 9 to 10 at night, or 11, 12 more. Okay, they enjoy for many hours, different kind of artists, different kind of musical groups, different kind of genres. It's incredible. And a lot of people go there to find partners. Single people, women and men go there to know each other. And around that area, it is the famous, Palm Springs, that they have a lot of hotels. And it's incredible how these cities promote the Festival Coachella and also combining with the hotel, package. It's incredible. Another news that is wonderful news is the birth of Alejandro Fernandez granddaughter. Yes, granddaughter. Yes, his daughter Camila gave birth to, what is the name of the girl? Cayetana, yes, Cayetana. March 14, this Pisces, I love Pisces people, yes. And she weighed around 8 pounds. Thank you so much. And, I congratulate a lot to Fernandez family for having this child, for having this moment of, I would say emotional moment with his fans, because he shared this great news to all of us. Thank you so much. And also we have the J-Lo and the Alex rumor about if they are going to be together again or not. Well, recently people in Espanol said that they were working in their relationship, that they went to therapy because during pandemia they had a little bit of problem, or maybe a big problem, because when you go to a therapy, it's because something is not working very well. It's not like a light discussion. It's something deeper. So I hope they can find a mutual consent. I hope that they can, work together in this relationship, and also these beautiful families can stay, together. I know that Jennifer's children and Alex's children, they were very good friends, and this is wonderful to see. I remember to see them in Instagram posts, in videos, how they share, the family moments, their lives, their experience, finding the Easter eggs, etc. And recently we see Emma crying with Mark Anthony in a photo about what happened, about the separation of this partner, of this couple. So my friends, let's see what will happen. I hope love will be above any other problem. Love is the king, and I want them to continue because they are a great couple, good people, and wonderful professionals. I had the opportunity to meet Jennifer a few years ago in her restaurant. She hired me to perform in her restaurant, and I met her, and she was very kind, very gentle, and open to me. This is good to know, my friends, because sometimes you meet some famous celebrities and they are not very pleasant, and they have that ego that is not very good. But in this case, Jennifer is a great person. I met her, I had the opportunity to work in her restaurant, and she was wonderful to me and my family. So let's continue, my friend, to a musical cut. It is así.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chat,
qué bueno está.
pa' bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un poco más. Es mi cha-cha-cha. De La Habana vengo yo. De La Habana vengo yo.
Beautiful friends, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I mix my tongue with my mouth, my teeth, talking in English. English is my third language. First of all, I learned Spanish. Second, I learned French. And third, I learned English. So, but at least I'm trying, I'm practicing, I'm giving you information about culture, about history, about music, about, anything that I can find interesting for you. Thank you so much, and I want to say hi, and thanks Henry Golis, thank you so much, and also Juan Carlos Pino, thank you for your advice. I have to talk with you, okay? Give me some advices. And my friends, remember, subscribe to my channel, YouTube channel. Yes, the Yamila Guerra Show, Havana Nights, in Facebook, also the Yamila Guerra Show. And follow me in these platforms. Let's continue tomorrow. Let's get connected. Let's have this encounter of music, of history, of tradition, of art that I love a lot. Tomorrow, remember, at 12 p.m. for Spanish speakers, 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Spanish speaker Eastern time, and 1 p.m. in Western Coast for English speaker, and 4 p.m. Eastern Coast for English speaker as well. So my friend, thank you so much. I send you a lot of kisses and a lot of hugs. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Con mi tumbao,
De La Habana traigo un chat
qué bueno está.
para bailar y gozar.
Atrévete un